And these are after the 11 pounds. Hi guys, my name is Ashley. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how just me, lost 11 pounds in 1 full week. Okay, to start off, I want to say that it's very hard to lose weight. Don't get me wrong. Gaining the weight is very easy, but when it comes to trying to shed those pounds off, honey, it ain't easy. I done tried time and time, over and over, and I done been through this circle, round and round. So usually when I try to lose weight, I always do it on my own. I try to be like, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, blah, 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 whatever. It never works. And then another thing is like, whenever I don't see progress that I want to see within the time that I think I should have it, I just give up. And this time was different. I never in a million years would have thought that I had this much self-control. Honey, yes. Okay, so this time what happened was I went to see a weight loss doctor. You know, when you need help, you go get it. Don't sit around just looking stupid. But I ended up going to a weight loss doctor, and basically she put me on a type of diet plan, and it's basic diet. Like, I believe a lot of people call it the J-Lo diet, but when you go to her office, you know, you do the meet and greet, you sit down, she checks your weight, she checks your waist, she gets all your measurements, everything. So I found out that I weighed 246 pounds. 246 pounds. Because a lot of people say, oh, you don't look like you weigh that much, blah, blah, blah. But everybody carries different. Everybody carries different. On a diet where I couldn't have no carbs, no sugar, and she gives you a list. She's very good. She breaks it down, and I have the list with me. I'm going to read off a few things. Okay, so it says items not allowed are fruits, rice, breads, potatoes, pastas, baked goods, sugar, ice cream, cookies and cakes, and alcohol drinks of any kind. So to me, I love me some ice cream, honey. I love it. So I didn't know exactly how good I would do because I'm like, it seems like a lot of restrictions. But once you got your mindset, while you're there, she'll give you a B12 injection. The B12 is basically to help you with energy. And, you know, I am anemic, by the way, so that is a plus for me. You know, I'm already on iron, so, you know. And she prescribed some medication for us. I'll put the picture here, or I'll write the name down and the dose that she put us on. And, you know, I did research on it or whatever, and it's basically, I know a couple people that's on it, but it's basically to just aid in weight loss, and it also helps speed up your heart rate and speeds up your metabolism. But this type of medication is not meant to be on for long. So she gives you those, and you're supposed to take them 30 minutes before you eat. So I take them 30 minutes before I eat, and then I try to eat something light. Usually in a day, I would eat, like for breakfast, I started off with 2 boiled eggs and 3 strips of turkey bacon. And then I went to 2 boiled eggs and 2 strips of bacon. But sometimes, honestly, you don't even feel full. And that's the best thing about it. It's not like I'm sitting around starving myself because I don't be full. Lunchtime, I will have a salad with just like spinach and like vinegar oil with like 100% olive oil. I'll put some of that on it. I'll smash down another boiled egg, put that in there, and then depending on what my fiance cooks the night before, if it's fish or if it's chicken, I'll cut that up, a very small piece of chicken, not too big, probably like this, cut it up, put it in a salad, and I'll just have that. And then for dinner, when I get home, I'll have usually like a piece of meat with a side of vegetables. So I'm not getting no more rice, no more macaroni and cheese, none of that stuff. So I basically did this I did this for 7 days. I woke up, and she also wants you to be on a multivitamin. So I took a multivitamin in the morning, I took my iron pill, and then I went to work. By the time I got to work, and I do work as a nurse, so I am, you know, walking around a lot. And no, I did not exercise this whole 7 days. Not once did I go to the gym, not once did I, you know, jog around a park, any of that. This is with no exercise. And, you know, just to put it out there, you know, when you first losing weight, most of the time that weight does come from like the fluid that you're retaining. So I already knew kind of going in, you know, not to get too excited about it or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm happy. I lost 11 pounds. So I'm not exercising. Like I said, I am a nurse, so I'm always on my feet 24/7, running up and down or whatever. But like I said, April 1st, that's when I first initially started. I got the B12 injection, I got my supplements, and I got the outline. I'll put a picture in of the list of foods, and it'll say like what to eat and what not to eat, and that'll help with a lot of people at least start their weight loss journey. So I got that, and I had my follow-up was on April 11th, the following Monday. When I went in, I already knew how much I weighed anyway because I couldn't help but to weigh myself. And I'll also put the pictures in, because the pictures of my weight scale that I keep, because I will wake up, you know, get ready for work while I have my uniform on, I will go on a weight scale and weigh myself. So I already knew how much I had lost or whatever, but I went in and she told me I lost 11 pounds in 1 week. I was like the happiest person in the world. The happiest. Basically, throughout this weight loss journey, my first week, like I said, no carbs, no sugar. And as hard as it sounds, when you start to see progress, that's not nothing but motivation. You know what I'm saying? So I took that, and I took what I was seeing on the weight scale, and I just ran with it. And it's like, honestly, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, I didn't have it strictly like that. I think when I started on a Monday, my sister's birthday was on a Wednesday, and we had brought her, well, my sister-in-law, we had brought her ice cream cake, and I had a very small piece, but I had a piece of ice cream cake. And let me see, what else did I do that I wasn't supposed to? And then my charge nurse at my job, she actually ended up getting engaged. So, you know, they bring in the donuts, the cakes, the cookies. I didn't have any of the cookies and donuts, but I did have a small piece of cake. And even with that, I still lost the weight. You know, I didn't want to make it feel like, I didn't want to make myself feel like, oh, I'm too, you know, I don't want too many restrictions to myself. I don't want to feel like I can deprive myself of this. I can't have that. No, you can't have this. You know what I'm saying? I personally think anything with moderation is fine. So I did have my little cheating moments or whatever, but I did stick to it. I had no carbs, no sugars. Other than that, I don't have any breads. I don't have any rice, anything like that. So basically, this is what worked for me. If you want to try it, hopefully it will work for you, you know. Maybe this will be just the kick you need to start your weight loss journey.
The following pictures are pictures of me on the weight scale. This first picture is day 3. I was really afraid to weigh myself because you know how everyone says, oh, don't weigh yourself, don't weigh yourself. You'll get discouraged. But once I seen that first weight dropping 6 pounds in 2 days, I calculated my weight going forward.